Okay, so I get this question a lot. How old am I? What university am I in? What program am I in? And that sort of thing. So let me answer it all here. One, I am 20 years old. I'm turning 21 on the 7th of July. Wow, I almost forgot my own birthday. I'm at the University of the Western Cape. I'm studying nursing. I'm in my third year, and I'm in the old nursing program, the one where you graduate with 3 bars. So yeah, that's pretty much everything regarding me. Let us get into more questions regarding nursing and everything in general. So the very first question is, do we get paid? Do international students get paid at a university or at a college? So the very first thing is, no, in general, no, we do not get paid for the course that we're doing. We're pretty much just doing it out of our own pockets. We pay for everything, unless if you're on a bursary or a scholarship, then yes, you do get paid. But there are some colleges that do pay students. So I know there's a college in Johannesburg where students do get paid. So the general rule is students that are in colleges to get paid, but unfortunately if you're to university, no, you do not get paid, and it's for South African students and not international students. And then the question regarding age, I get this question a lot about if I'm over 25 or over 30, am I gonna have difficulty fitting into university or in nursing in general? Simple answer, no. You find difficulty in finding people that are like-minded than you because obviously you're more mature, you're older, you've got different responsibilities than those that are coming straight out of high school. So there are definitely a lot of students that are over 30, over 40 with their own families, they're much older and that sort of thing. So you will not have difficulty, but just be aware that it might be difficult to make friends of people that actually think at your age and a bit more mature, because you find a lot of them are still immature, they're still experimenting with life, whereas with you, you've experienced life, you know what's right and wrong and that sort of thing. So the simple answer, definitely you will not have difficulty. You will have plenty of friends that are over 25, etc, etc. The next question that I get is, will it be difficult for me to be able to do nursing and also working part-time at the same time? Simple answer, yes, it will be very difficult because nursing is very time consuming. It's going to require a lot of your time, but if you can manage your time well, you'll be able to do it. There's a lot of students that are currently doing part-time work while also studying nursing, while also doing the clinical placements and that sort of thing. But just know that it is going to be very frustrating. It is going to be very tiring because obviously nursing in general is demanding, and also your job is going to be demanding, and sometimes your schedule might just change out of nowhere and it might affect the relationship that you have with your bosses. But obviously they're more understanding and they know that sometimes you might have to take a day off or you have to run during your lunch to do a test and that sort of thing. If you've got very understanding employers, you will have no difficulty at all as long as you can manage your time, because you really do not want your school to suffer because you need to get the job. There's also a lot of internal jobs that you can do. The pay might not be that great, but there's a lot of things that you can do. You can be a library assistant, you can be a tutor from your third year onwards, you can be a student admin advisor or helper, student assistant. So there's a lot of things that you can do within the university to earn some money. So it doesn't have to be something that's outside, and obviously they'll work according to your schedule. I have a question here from Naledi Matuko. She said, what made you choose nursing? Are you happy with your choice thus far? And what is the end goal career-wise? So what made me choose nursing? I have a video up here discussing it, but yes, I'm very happy with my career choice. My mother wants me to be a doctor, so this was a middle ground, that sort of thing. But I'm definitely happy with my career choice. I love nursing and everything that's regarding with it. What is my end goal? So I really want to start a healthcare center, providing, health services, and perhaps, do some training courses for, young people. I really love education and nursing. So, something that will allow me to bring both together. And then maybe when I'm, older and close to like 20 years towards retiring, I think I might, go into teaching, be a supervisor or a lecturer. That is a possibility, but the health center is a definite one that I really want to do. And then this one is from Cynthia Okoli. It says, is it possible to study nursing without maths? Simple answer, no. Because you need either maths lit or normal maths. So you need to have either or. If maths is really not your strong point, then rather go for, maths lit. People do say that it's much easier. I never did maths lit, so I wouldn't know, but you need maths. Physics, that one you don't really need. It's an optional subject that you can have, but maths and life sciences or biology is a definite must. This question is from C. Letty. Shout out to you, hey. Like, I see all the comments that you make on my videos. Like, you're one of the consistent commenters that I have. So, shout out to you and thank you so much. Her question is, hey girl, did Sang take the 2-year staff nurse course away? I can only find the 1-year, 3-year, and 4-year courses. And yes, that is correct. So, right now, there's only the 1-year course where you get a certificate and you are a enrolled nurse, so you pretty much just do basic nursing services. And then the 3-year course is the staff nurse one, where you do general nursing practices, but you can also deal with wounds and medication. And then obviously the 4-year course, which is the new program because the old program is being phased out. And then in conjunction to the whole new nursing program, I get a lot of questions on this one, and the video that I made on the new nursing program is one of my top ranking videos. But I still get this question a lot, and they ask, what do I get registered as under the new nursing program? So the new nursing program is a Bachelor of Nursing and Midwife. So after you graduate, you'll be a general nurse, so you have the maroon epaulet, and then you also be registered as a midwife. So you're mostly going to be focusing on general nursing and midwife. That's what you mostly be focusing on, those two. Whereas in the old program, we're focusing on general nursing with midwife, with psychiatric, and we have community nursing. So in the old program, there were a lot more things that we're focusing more on, and in the new program, it's just focusing on midwife and general nursing. And then a follow-up question that I get is, what if I want to do those other things like community nursing or psychiatric nursing and that sort of thing? For you to be able to get those, then you'd have to do a 1-year diploma to get those powers so that you can work as a community health nurse and that sort of thing. So I really hope it fixes all the confusion where people are, confused, what do I get registered as and that sort of thing. And then another comment from Celie. She says, so when do you start working in the hospital as a first-year student? So COVID has definitely messed up the schedule of it. When I was in my first year, we started working in March, and we had started university in Feb, so it had only been a month of us actually being in university, and there were a lot of practical lessons that we were having during skills lab to prepare us for the introduction of clinical placements in March. Whereas the students in 2021, because of COVID, their placement only started in May, because remember, university started in March, so they were already late, and obviously they needed some time to adjust to university. And also because of COVID, they will not send as many students into the facilities, so there was that whole thing. So obviously for the next coming years, it's going to affect when students go into placement, depending on the number of cases that we have, and the whole general climate of COVID-19. But in general, you wait about a month or two so that you can get familiar with nursing practices. There's the whole skills things that they need to teach you before you get into your placement. But definitely in your first year, you're going to be working. I got this question from Sihle Ashley Kunene. She says, hello, thank you for your content. Really love it. Thank you so much. You mentioned about how communication, I'm assuming it's supposed to be community service, is different for international students, and how so. So there's a video that I've already made regarding that. So just click here to go see more details about it. But in a nutshell, foreign students, unfortunately, we are not placed for community service. So as soon as we finish university, we need to wait for our SENC registration. Once we have our SENC registration, then we need to apply for permanent posts anywhere in South Africa or wherever you want to work, and then you can apply and work there, but will not be placed for community service. You need to find your own job after you finish studying. And then the very last question that I've been asked a lot is, why do I always record in my nursing uniform? And the thing is, guys, I'm a very busy university student in general. I am tutoring students and that sort of thing. So because I'm working in a clinic, there's a lot of free time. Like today, I finished working at like 12 and right now it's 1:30. So for the past hour and a half, I've literally been doing a lot of admin stuff. So this is my only time that I have to record, and the lighting here is just amazing because the clinic has like really huge windows. Yeah, the noise outside does get a bit distracting, but this is where I get the best lighting and have literally all the time in the world to record. So it just makes it easier. I really want to bring the content to you guys, but you know, sometimes I don't always have the time at home, so I make time whenever I have free time and there's a perfect window. I will record, and it just happens to be always in my uniform or the days that I'm working. So it is what it is. Hey, thank you guys so much for watching this video. This was a really chilled video. I did it specifically because I'm going to be writing exams by the time this video is coming out, so I really didn't want something that required me to heavily edit, and I honestly do not have the time right now, and it's all exam periods, you know, and something chilled. And also I was getting a lot of questions from you guys both on Instagram, Facebook, and in the comments, and I just thought, let me just make a video to answer all your questions. If you still have any more questions for me or you want clarification on something, definitely comment down below in the description box, or you can just DM me on Facebook or Instagram at @Parenting. Consider subscribing if you haven't already, and I will see you next week Friday 12 p.m. South African time for a brand new video. Or if you're still wanting to stay on YouTube, you can definitely check out another one of my video over here or over here. Thank you guys so much. Have an awesome day. Bye.